I am on the way to the quwain Mangrove Forest. It is approximately 45 kilometers from Dubai to quwain. The road itself is very unique and it is very easy to drive. You can take your family or you can go alone over there. It's very easy to reach there. You can put in the Google the quwain Mangrove Forest and it will take you over there. You can bring your car, drive near to the mangrove forest in quwain. It's very easy and you can drive through the shores of the quwain Mangrove Forest. I am arriving to the quwain Mangrove Forest. Let me see what I can see in this unique mangrove forest in UAE. quwain itself has a unique stretch of coastline and it is surrounded by a dense mangrove forest and it is very beautiful to see. We can see lots of small fishes in quwain Mangrove Forest. Bigger the fish, the deeper the fish will be in the sea. So the small fishes are grown in the mangrove forest. They are grown, raised, develop their skills here, and once they become bigger, they will go deep into the sea. Small fishes can easily hide in the mangrove forest in case of the bigger fish come during the high tide time. This is like a nursing ground for the small fishes. They are grown, they are raised over here, and after that venture into the sea. A mangrove is a small tree that grow in the coast saline waters. Mangrove occur worldwide in the tropics and subtropics, mainly between 25 degrees north and 25 degrees south. The water over here in this mangrove forest is very clear and there are lots of baby fishes. And these fishes will, when you put your leg inside and if you stand still, these will come and eat your dead skin. I have seen in Thailand, I have seen this fish spa where you are paid to cleanse your feet when the fish will come and eat your dead skin. Here the nature will do it free for you, but this is a very good experience over here in the mangrove forest. Total mangrove forest area of the world in 2000 was 137,800 square kilometers, spanning in 118 countries and territories. One of that is here in quwain. Mangrove forests move carbon dioxide from the atmosphere into long-term storage in greater quantities than other forests, making them among the planet's best carbon scrubbers, according to NASA-led study on satellite data. Mangroves are salt-tolerant trees, also called halophytes, and are adapted to the life in the harsh coastline condition. They contain a complex salt filtration system and a complex root system to cope with the salt water immersion and wave action. They adapt to the low oxygen condition of the waterlogged mud. Intertidal existence of which these trees are adapted represent the major limitation to the number of species able to thrive in the habitat. High tide brings salt water, and when the tide recedes, solar evaporation of the sea in the soil leads to further increase in salinity. The return of the tide can flush out of the soil, bring back to salinity level comparable to that of seawater. There are lots of birds depends on the mangrove forest, especially the flamingos and some kind of cranes fully depend upon the mangroves for food and shelter. The term mangrove came to English from Spanish. The mangrove swamps protect coastal areas from erosion, storm surge, and tsunamis. The mangrove massive root systems are different at dissipating wave energy. Likewise, they slow down the tidal water enough so its sediment is deposited as a tide comes in, leaving all except the fine particles when the tide ebbs. In this way, mangrove built their own environment because of the uniqueness of the mangrove ecosystem and the protection against the erosion they provide. They are often object of conservation programs, including national biodiversity action plans. The low tide, organisms are exposed to increase in the temperature and reduced moisture before being then cooled by flooded by the tide. Thus, for a plant to survive in the environment, it must tolerate a broad range of salinity, temperature, and moisture, as well as a number of other key environmental factors. Thus, only a selected few species make up to the mango tree community. "75% of the world's mangrove forests are found in 15 countries. Asia has the largest amount of mangrove forest, which is consists of 42%, and Africa 21%, North and Central America 15%, Oceania 12%, and South America 11%. It's very important to protect this pristine environment and unique shorelines. It's very important for our human existence. The unique feature of quwain mangrove forest is that you can enjoy the drive on the shoreline of the mangrove forest and enjoy the mangrove forest. I will come back here to enjoy this unique environment.